Hello everyone, this is a recap of the trading session November 21st, 2011. Um, Today I only traded the euro dollar, only took one trade. As you can see, we are here in that range in the euro dollar. Yesterday we had a break to the upside, and that caused here that we had a higher pivot and a higher opening compared to the day before. And that is a bit of an important thing because that was one reason why I took a long trade today. In the beginning of the session we had a sell-off here right after the Frankfurt Open. I thought we will come back a bit, and actually I wanted to go short here after retrace, but that retrace never happened, and we basically fell down in a straight line here 70 pips and came right to the support here. So it was simply too late to go short here after we hit support. I also wasn't eager to go short again after retrace because my initial target here to the downside for the morning session was hit here. The only option I had was to take a counter trend trade, which is a thing I rarely do, but we also hit DS1 support level. We hit the half of the average daily range level here, and combined with the support and the fact that we had a higher pivot and a higher opening compared to yesterday's pivot and yesterday's opening, all these facts combined made me take a long here at the support level. Um, as you can see, we just moved sideways here for 2 hours, and we just didn't get any momentum here to the upside. So, by the end of the European session, we have been in profit like for 10 pips, and I decided um, to take to take the stop to break even, and my target was the opening price again, was the pivot again, but I wanted to take the chance here to get to that level, so I decided to put the stop at break even. My initial stop was below that support level, of course, tightly below, and as you can see, we would have been stopped out if I had not put my stop to break even. Nevertheless, that was just a break-even trade here. In the end, my target level got hit here in the afternoon, but for the European session, that was a flat day here. Hello everyone, this is a video recap from the trading sessions November 23rd and November 24th. We had Thanksgiving this week, and I expected either a rather slow and boring week or um, rather volatile week because of thin volume, and it's pretty easy to get stops out of the way for the market makers in such conditions. On Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, we had risk aversion coming into the market. In the Asia session, the price of euro dollar was coming down here and was consolidating afterwards right at the pretty big support level here. If you remember, that was a pretty important support line. So we had consolidation going on, and it was kind of tough to take a trade here to the downside, to the short side here, right at support. Even momentum was pointing to the downside. If we look here at the 20-minute, at the 15-minute 20 EMA, it was pointing down here right at the Frankfurt Open. I was pretty undecisive at that moment, pretty unsure where the market could head here, and I think the first trade was a long trade here at support. Then I took a short trade, and I think another short trade. After all, we had like I think minus 12, and plus 19 here combined. Um, After the European session, as you can see, the price really broke down to that next support level here. But um, in the 3 hours of the European session, we had quite a choppy market here with up and down. Even momentum was here to the downside. It was pretty tough here at that moment to bet on a break of that pretty important support level. So after all, minus 5 pips here for the day, um, and this day was then kind of a prime example how the 15-minute 20 EMA is working in a trending market. As you can see, um, the EMA worked here 5 times as an entry level to get into the trend here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th time here at the 6th time it failed. Um, well, I have to say, it's getting pretty tough here to get into that uh, last down move here, because if you look here at that chart pattern, it looked kind of like a double bottom here. We also broke the swing high point here, so that would have been a questionable entry here. And also the last one, because we have been already trading past the DR2 level, past the expected maximum average daily range here. Other charts looked almost the same. If you look here at the Aussie dollar, the 15-minute 20 also worked like a charm here in this trending market as an entry level. Let's get back to the euro dollar here. On the next day, the situation was a bit different. We finally made a series of higher highs, higher lows here in the 15-minute chart, and I was looking for a long. Took it a bit early here. I took it when we broke here the swing high point. I expected actually a quick pop here to the pivot level, then a bit of a retrace, and I planned a second entry around the 15-minute 20 EMA here for another long possible break above pivot level here. I was overall pretty bullish for that day because it was Thanksgiving, and usually on a US bank holiday, European equity markets are usually higher that day and they rally. So let's take a look here at the DAX. At that point, we had a pretty strong opening for that, and that also gave me the reason to go long here. I thought we will go much higher and euro dollar will get dragged basically along with that, but at DR1 we lost momentum here in the DAX. It came down to that pivot, to that opening price, and you can see the correlation in the chart with the euro dollar, and euro dollar didn't get to that pivot initially and came back down and to the moving average. My stop was below that swing low point here, so it didn't get hit, and then finally moved to that pivot level. Actually, I was looking for 30 pip profit here, but I closed the trade when I saw that we lose momentum here, and I just closed that for a 15 pip profit.